Hi guys! Today we are doing the grocery cake challenge by transforming a sheet cake from the store into a DIY tiered wedding cake. To see the whole process of this cake makeover, be sure to keep on watching and give this video a thumbs up. I'm super excited to show you all the tips and tricks. First off, these are 2/4 sheet cakes that I found for $10.49 each. There's an orange sticker that says Manager's Special, so be on the lookout for discounts and deals. It really helps for your cakes to be cold or refrigerated overnight, so when we scrape the frosting off, it is a lot easier to work with. I'm getting underneath that layer of frosting with my offset spatula. Just be careful and try not to ball the cake like I did, but it is definitely making some progress. A huge plus is that this frosting is a crusting buttercream. On the other hand, if it were a whipped cream type of frosting, it would cling to the crumbs and be a bit harder to remove. So if it is available to you, choose a cake iced with buttercream. After removing the frosting, you will notice the cakes are sticky. This is just from the simple syrup, so we are going to pop them in the freezer for 30 minutes. That way they are firm when we cut them. For the 2 tiers, I made these circle templates that are 7 inches and 5 inches. The only thing was the 5-inch circle didn't make the cut. Literally, I had to divide it in half to fit, but later on we'll put those 2 halves together and improvise. To make the templates, you can use cardboard or a cake board and staple a sheet of parchment paper over it so it doesn't stick to your cake. Now peel the scraps away and go ahead and do the same process with the other cake, which I did here. Next, I'm showing you how to layer the cakes for each tier. Not sure why this reminded me of the party hat emoji. And once again, I'm chilling the cake for 20 minutes. When in doubt, put the cake in the fridge. I started by piping a ring around the edges of the 7-inch cake. This is a dam to hold in your filling. I'm using a raspberry filling from my local cake supply store and adding a thin layer to the center. Not a crazy amount, we don't want it oozing out of the cake. And press the second layer on top. These cakes from the store are not leveled at all. It's up to you if you want to level them. I just put the 2 halves for the 5-inch tier together and sealed the top with some frosting. To achieve those sharp edges, I highly recommend the upside down hack from Sugar Geek. First, she stuck some masking tape to the turntable and secured a cake board on top of that. Then rub vegetable shortening all around the board. And last is a sheet of parchment paper. This method of hers is awesome, I just had to share. The idea is to put large dollops of frosting in the middle and spread until it is larger than the size of the cake and about a 1/2 inch thick. Place the cake on top of the board just like that, and it is time to start frosting. A crumb coat is a thinner layer of frosting to seal in all the crumbs, so let's do that. Don't stress about it being perfect. As long as you get the entire cake covered, you can go back and smooth it out by heating your spatula with some hot water or using an icing smoother, whichever tool you are most comfortable with, and sweep as you rotate the turntable to remove the excess frosting, making sure to wipe it clean before making another sweep. The crumb coat is all done. For best results, freeze it while preparing the 5-inch tier the same way. As for frosting, I made a batch of American Buttercream, which I will provide the recipe in the description box below. Or you can ask the bakery section of the grocery store to sell you some frosting. It is all according to your preference, but I find the American Buttercream is a no-fail and has the most structure. For the final coat, take your cake out of the freezer and apply a generous amount of the buttercream with a pastry bag and scrape with the offset spatula while turning at the same time until it is smooth to your desired look. After freezing once more for 30 minutes, we are ready to flip the cake over and add the final touches by bringing in the edges with a spatula and smoothing with a Viva soft cloth paper towel. I'm smoothing the top tier as well. Keep in mind it is best to use light pressure to prevent removing too much frosting. And voila! All we need to do is insert bubble tea straws and cut them to size. As you can see, I put 5 of them in there for support. To finish it off, place a 5-inch tier on top along with your favorite decorations. This gold Mr. and Mrs. sign is so cute. And if you're adding fresh flowers, be sure to wrap the stems in floral tape so they are food safe. Stick the flowers into the cake wherever you like. I arranged them into a cascade, and my favorite part is the gold leaf. It is very easy to apply with a brush and ties the whole elegant look together. I had so much fun doing this challenge for you guys, and if you enjoyed, definitely subscribe for new recipe content every week. It's Christina here. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.